Hey y'all, hey you guys. So we are back with another soup video. And today, the soup that I'm going to be making is going to be a hearty vegetable soup. So we have, this is steamed. I've steamed these ingredients first already. Of course, we're going to be doing it in the lovely ninja that can, do soups and all that good stuff. But we have, this is steamed, fresh cut string beans and celery, the first dish. The second one, this is the red potatoes, is carrot, is red pepper and green pepper, and then we have fresh tomato, we have red onion and a little bit of white onion, and we have white corn. Of course, always use white corn because white corn is the healthiest. Of course, it's organic. So I always, got to put that out there. So the seasonings for today, we are using ground paprika, we're using some chopped garlic, we're using the parsley flakes. I like a little spice, a little kick, so we're having some crushed red pepper. Of course, we have an onion powder. We're having some basil. We're also going to have some cayenne pepper, just a little bit. Turmeric. Turmeric is always good to use. A little bit of sea salt and, of course, black pepper. So let's get started. I've already started to boil the water. So let's get this lid off. Pop that sucker off. And I'm going to go ahead and add the corn in there. And we're going to add the celery and the green beans next. Let's get in there so you can see everything. Very hearty soup. I'm really excited. Of course, unfortunately, I will have to freeze this because, during my diet and that I do, or fast that I do during this time, I don't do any cooked vegetables. I only do raw. So I will have to, save, my recipe for a later date, but that is fine. I definitely look forward to it. Look forward to it. This looks like it's going to be delicious. So I'm really excited about this recipe that I've been getting ready for since the last video. It's nice and colorful, don't you think? That's just really colorful. That looks exciting. It looks delicious already. So, let's add the first touch of seasoning. So we're going to start off with the ground paprika. Some color in there. Nice amount of the parsley flakes. Sometimes you have to take the top, when you're doing stuff like this, sometimes you gotta take the top off because, doing it that way it take a little long. So you gotta take the, take the top off sometimes. You know how that is. My favorite part, make it a little spicy. Yes. One little kick to it. Me, I love spicy food, and I get that from my mother. My mother loved spicy food, so I'm sorry, I'm spicy baby. Little cayenne, I also do it too, but you don't need as much of that because we're using the crushed red pepper. Onion powder, you want a nice amount of that. That's also one of them. I have to, take the little top off a little bit, to get a little bit more in there. Okay, Just a little bit more. All right. And the turmeric. The basil. A couple of shakes. All right, that's good. Next, we're going to have a couple of shakes of the black pepper and the sea salt. All right, and then for the garlic. That is looking good. See how that is even flowing and going down there? It just looks so colorful. It's so hearty. I'm so excited. I think I'm more excited about this. Maybe you might be. It's so hearty. Now we're going to add in the garlic. You have to do it by eye. That's how I always do. You know how much garlic you want. Me, I'm a garlicky person. I'm like that with the onion. I say more onion, more garlic, the better for the flavor. Just like that. All right. Now we're ready to pop the lid on this baby. All right, so we're going to turn this back on and we're going to go to hearty soup. And then I'm going to, but before I do that, I'm going to actually, I want to chop this a little bit. So I'm going to switch off. And then that's it. We just want to chop it just a little bit. See? Not a lot. Because you don't want it to be real smooth. You just want it to chop it up a bit. And then we're going to hit hearty soup. And we're off. Now it's just going to continue to heat up. But most of the, most of the boiling has already took place, so that way you're not starting from like fresh, like starting from scratch with raw vegetables. You want to at least try to boil or steam some of your vegetables by the time you're ready to put it in your blender to finish the cooking process. And like I told you before, it was the same thing when we did the previous video with the ginger, the avocado, and the carrot. You don't have to take a long